Yet again, we have another gem for you. This is a 2014 Shelby GT500, sitting with just over 2,500 original miles. The 2014s were the last year with the 6-speed manual transmission and the largest engine in them. This has the 5.8 liter supercharged V8. Again, this thing's in impeccable condition. You guys are gonna love it. So part of the reason I picked up this car is just the sex appeal. Look at this thing. Ruby red metallic. Has the satin black dual racing stripes over the hood on it. It's sitting on some brand spanking new Ferrada wheels. They're 20 inches in the rear, 19 up front. They have a brand spanking new Eagle F1 tire on them. So those have like a couple hundred miles on them, guys. They are in excellent condition. There is not a single scratch on any single wheel or the car itself. I walked around this thing, showroom condition. It really is as new as it gets, even with 2,500 miles on them. Now the 2014s, 2013s, they updated the front and rear ends on them. So this is the most aggressive looking Cobra. Take a look at the LED taillights. They do the triple lights on each side, split them up. They're sequential. They light up nice and bright. This thing has also a Bassani dual stainless steel exhaust with the quad tips. That's probably my favorite feature that they added to the 2013, 2014s. They switched from just a dual tip exhaust to a quad tip. Even though this is a catback exhaust, still has those quad tips on it. And man, this thing sounds fierce, especially with that 5.8 liter engine in it. It doesn't get much better than that. But all the paint is beautiful, all the weather seals, the glass is perfect on it, so no imperfections when I walked around this car that I could find. Maybe you guys can pick something apart on it, but very, very visually appealing. Take a look at the front end on these things. They updated the front or the upper and lower grills on them. They have the LED headlights with the LED running lights on the sides there. Let me see if I can light them up for you. Just makes this thing look super aggressive. Love the snake logos embossed into the grille and the front fenders. It's on either side of it. Take a look at the stance. It is still sitting on the Sport Tune suspension, so factory suspension, even though the wheels are aftermarket, but they fit beautifully on this car. They don't rub. You don't have to worry about anything as far as them not fitting. If you're driving the car, you're not going to tell the difference from the stock wheels on it. These are also equipped with 4-wheel disc brakes with the big Brembo calipers up front on it. So awesome car, awesome features. Let's take a look inside. Now there's nothing better than getting in a 9-year-old car and it still looks and smells like brand new in here. The carpet is mint, the seats are gorgeous, the leather is not worn even on the driver bolster, climbing in and out. Again, this thing has just over 2,500 miles on it, so you would expect something new. It definitely meets those expectations. Everything is factory in here aside from an upgraded Pioneer touchscreen head unit. Now this is one of the newest ones that they've made, so it does have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Sirius satellite radio. You can hook up your phone for navigation, Bluetooth, pick up, hang up phone calls, all that good stuff. And it does have the aftermarket head unit trim that goes with it as well. Now we do have the factory radio component and trim that is in the trunk still. So if you want to convert it back to being more original, you can do that. But at least this has more modern amenities on it now. But even still being a 2014, it doesn't seem outdated in here. It's got this nice brushed aluminum I think this is like a hydro dip they do on the dash here. We have the SVT gauges, so your RPM gauges and your speedometer, and then that Cobra embossed steering wheel with the Alcantara suede on it. The leather on the top is beautiful. There is no wear or tear on the steering wheel as well. Now this does have the power assisted or electronic assisted power steering in it. So all the latest and greatest features that they wanted to throw in the Cobras, again, this has it. 2 sets of keys. The key fob is built into it, so you can pop the trunk. Again, immaculate condition that still has factory markings on the weather stripping where they needed to center it to make sure that it fit perfectly along the edges here. And again, we do have the original radio components in the boxes here. Underneath the floor mat here is the tire inflator kit as well. Take a look at the trunk. Absolutely beautiful. Looks mint, just like the rest of the car. So perfect condition. Well, can't call it perfect. Nothing's perfect, but close to it as it gets. There is a rear stabilizer bar that's been added on the rear strut towers just to add to the rigidity of the car. It's going to change the way it handles a little bit, so if it's a little too aggressive for you, you can adjust it and soften it up or just remove it entirely. Not a huge deal. The rear seats do fold down. They are a 50-50 split as well. Now, when I was offered this car, when I got to the photos of the engine bay, I think that's what sold me on it, guys. So we do handpick these cars. We do, myself and Jay, we try very hard to find you guys the best of the best stuff, and I think this fits that category. So we're looking at the 5.8 liter V8 engine, supercharged. This is the largest engine they threw in these GT500s. Again, they only made them for 2013, 2014, and this thing had a whopping 662 horsepower, 631 pound-feet of torque from the factory. You don't have to do a thing to it. That comes stock from the factory like that. That's insane. This car gets up and goes. No issues at all. And you'd have tons of fun with it. You don't have to modify it. You're not going to get bored of it, even being original. Take a look at the condition. The wrinkled bright blue valve covers are mint. There's not any stains like oil stains or anything like that on it. This thing is very, very clean. No corrosion on the aluminum. All the plastics looks brand spanking new. Look at all the fluids. They're not dirty. 2,500 miles on it. It does have a newer battery that was replaced, so that is new as well, so that's in good shape. It looks like there's a battery tender that's been connected as well, so that comes with the car. This thing is gorgeous. The air filter, guys, it's not dirty in between all the blades on it. So just over 2,500 miles, the condition shows. Even underneath the car, take a look at our website, volocars.com. There you can see the undercarriage photos. We also have a couple hundred, both modern muscle and classic cars. They're all for sale on the site. It's highly addicting to look at, so take a look at it, volocars.com. There you can see all the write-up descriptions, the full-length photo shoots, and our YouTube videos. So check it out. All right, guys, we're going to take this thing around the block. Now the dashes in these are very customizable. Even the aftermarket head unit is updated, so it'll show your tire pressure monitoring system on here, your battery voltage, certain gauges like this. This is equipped with the electronic power assist steering on it, so you can change the steering on it from sport to comfort to standard, so it's going to change the aggressiveness of the steering. Even the launch control settings on here are different. Your traction control. It handles beautifully. Flawless through the gears. I'm barely putting my one toe on the gas pedal and it just wants to go immediately. This car's a blast. That Bassani exhaust, guys, it sounds amazing. It's not too loud, but you can hear the rumble of the 5.8. Lets it open up. It's not drony in the cab at all. Take it out on the highway, get a little 0 to 60 real quick. All right, let's open it up a little bit. I think I did 60 in second gear, so I was maybe half throttling the car. So this thing has tons more in it. Windows up. Air conditioning blows ice cold as well. You want a practically mint car from 2014? This is definitely one to consider. Love the color in the sunlight. This ruby red just pops. It's beautiful. Now, if you guys enjoy seeing these killer cars that we bring into the museum, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you click the bell icon, you'll get notified. As soon as a video gets posted, you'll be the first to see it. You can also potentially be the first to put a deposit on it. We are a family business. We've been here since 1960. We really strive to bring you the best of the best. And if you are interested in our cars, the best way to secure them is placing a deposit via the Buy It Now button that's on our website, volocars.com. There it will put a hold on the vehicle for you. It'll shoot us your contact information. We will reach back out to you. We can help set up low monthly payments for financing. We can also get this shipped right to your driveway. It's super easy, so you guys don't have to do much work at all. We do it all for you. It's super easy experience. We make it fun and potentially deliver your dream ride to you. So if you are interested, check out the website. And thanks for checking out this video and our cars.